Stan Furman started playing baseball at 12 years of age in Elphinstone, and he played minor ball in Strathclair before advancing to star in senior ranks in Elphinstone and Angusville, Brandon, Souris, and Birtle. You had two Manitoba Senior Championship seasons, Stan, in 1966 in Brandon, and then in 1985 in Souris. I'm sure those years are big in your memories, are they?
Yes, those are two very important years for me. I remember the ones in 1966 in Brandon. Of course, I was a youngster then, about 19 years old, just before I was starting university, and I played baseball with the Cloverleafs. I basically played as a pitcher in those years and played some outfield. And we had an excellent season that year, and I remember that very fondly. In 1985, I played with the Souris Cardinals, and of course, at that time we had American ball players, and we had help from them, so it made our team a better team. However, when it was time for the Americans to leave, we had to depend upon our local talent, and that year was very special for me because we won in '85 with only our local players at that time.
So those were two big years in your career.
Yes, they were. Yes.
And wait a minute now. You played 17 years in the Manitoba Senior Baseball League altogether, and you had a lifetime batting average of .332, and you exceeded 400 four times. You obviously were pretty good at the plate.
Well, I took pride in batting. Batting was one of the things that I thought was very important to the game of baseball. I did practice on a regular basis. Of course, in those times you had a pitching machine and a screen, and obviously you could bat by yourself and load the balls, and that's how basically my batting average improved. So.
And you won the batting title a couple of times with plus 400 averages both times?
Yes, I did. It was very important to me, and I feel that I owe that to my hard dedication and my dedication to the game of baseball. So.
You were selected as a Manitoba Senior Baseball League All-Star 9 times on the first team and twice on the second team. So those are testimony, of course, to outstanding seasons.
Yes, I find those very important. I'm not much for statistics, but I probably don't remember how many times it was, but you say it's 9 and 2, so I was fortunate enough to be chosen, and it was a great honor for me to be chosen for those awards.
In 1976, at the Canadian Senior Baseball Championships, you hit 500, 3 home runs, you were named the All-Star third baseman. We're talking about highlights here. That one must be a stick-out, too.
Yes, that does stick in my mind very fondly. I had an excellent championship that time. I think we won bronze at that championship, so it was very, very important honor for me to be part of that team.
Stan, any regrets about your baseball days or what happened?
No. I started when I was 12, and of course baseball was the thing to do, and obviously I know that my parents encouraged me to play the game, and even though I came from a farm, there was time for baseball. There was also time for the odds and ends that you had to do on the farmyard as well, too. So Dad and Mom used to say that you couldn't play ball unless you did all the chores. So I made sure I did my chores so I could play baseball because I enjoyed it very much. So,
any idols or any favorite teams that you looked up to in those days?
Well, I think those championship teams are very important to me. In 1966, I won't forget the many Cloverleafs that I played with. I have very fond memories of a lot of the players there. Of course, in 1985, the Souris Cardinals too, even though we were younger, we had support from American ball players, but it was very special for me as well, too.
And as you look at baseball as it's played now in Manitoba, any comments on the development of it?
Well, I always thought that baseball in my era was a lot stronger than it is today. I find that we don't have enough Canadian talent, whether players aren't being developed or maybe they're not spending enough time at the game. I don't know, but in the years that I played, I think there was excellent ball, and I think you can't take away those years of ball that a lot of players played.
Do you still associate with some of your old teammates?
I do, yes. I'm still actively involved in baseball too. I coach minor baseball teams. I've got a son that plays baseball, so I'm involved in Bantam baseball as well too. So.
And being a member of the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame, what does it mean to Stan Furman?
Well, it's a great honor. It's now the 4th time I've been in the hall, so I look forward to, it's an honor for me. So.
Stan Furman, one of the members of the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame.